Two cleaners.
Hello.
Who think they've seen it all.
You name it, we clean it.
Believe they can transform the most shockingly filthy homes.
But there's cat poo on the floor.
By moving in and not leaving until the rooms are spotless.
It's a health hazard.
Wow. Is this where we're sleeping?
Yes.
With more than 50% of the nation saying they don't have time for household chores.
Is this actually your bedroom?
Yeah.
Blimey.
There's having it clean, and then there's literally doing nothing.
There's a cleaning crisis.
John, we've got fleas.
It's like sleeping in their own.
How you're living like this is honestly beyond me.
I don't really know where to start.
It gets me demoralised, degraded, depressed.
At Britain's grubbiest, grimiest, most out-of-control properties, John and Brennan are moving in to teach the homeowners how it should be done.
2 cups of water and 1 cup of vinegar. Let's get this lovely bit out first, eh?
With years of cleaning experience, nothing can shock these two.
Is this kitchen?
Or so they thought.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
By cleaning away years of grime, homes come alive again.
It's amazing. It really is.
I knew you could do it.
Thank you so much. When we work together, we are the dream team.
This time, 2 generations overwhelmed by a home on the brink of collapse. With a daughter looking after an ailing mother, their detached home is overflowing in a sea of mess that's made it unlivable.
This is absolute desperation, this is killing me.
Believing they can turn around any property in 3 days, John and Brennan are heading to Bolton, determined to transform Sue's life. 45-year-old emergency services worker Sue and her mum Anne live in a jam-packed house in dire need of saving.
I currently care for my mum who's got dementia. I don't have a cleaning routine because there is no routine with dementia. Anything can happen at any time, so I just deal with it as it comes up, and some things don't get dealt with because they don't really matter for mum, they only matter for me, and I'm not bothered because it's only mum that really matters to me.
All of Sue's spare time is spent looking after her mum with some help from healthcare visitors.
What I'm faced with is coping with everything. Stopping my mum putting stuff in the bin, stopping her from wandering, trying to sit with her, trying to get her to drink a drink, trying to get her to eat a food. Everything I do is just time-consuming and mind-numbing.
While keeping her mum's space uncluttered, Sue has neglected her own rooms, leaving them to rack and ruin.
As a carer, you sacrifice a lot. I've sacrificed my career, my income, my social life. It's very different than any other kind of caring because people just disappear into the woodwork because they don't know how to deal with people with dementia. I just get overwhelmed because everything needs doing, because there's stuff everywhere and I just can't do everything. I neglect myself because I look after mum. It's just very, very hard.
Cleaning team Brennan and John are moving in with divorcee Sue and her mum for the next 3 days.
Remember, you're nice.
Hello. You all right? I'm John. Yes. Lovely to meet you.
Hi.
And I'm Brennan, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Sue.
Oh, hello. How are you?
You ready for us to come and have a look?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
The boys begin the house tour in Sue's dining room, a room she hasn't dined in for over 3 months.
So we've just got some filing.
Some.
I just need to get on and get it filed.
And then you got the little birdie.
Yeah, just need some help with how to keep it clean, how to get it proper clean.
When was the last time you did clean him out, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I've no idea.
Oh, because it's just a bit of a, like, if you're eating your food and then you got, that's bird poo, you know, right next to your table, it's just, that's not good.
It's a bit difficult because I do care for him, I do love him, but obviously it's hard cleaning a bird's cage. It's hard to get them actually clean.
So let's continue.
Yeah, come on.
Next, the spare bedroom where Brennan and John are supposed to be sleeping for the next 2 nights.
So this is your room. It's all right when you look that way.
No, It's all right. There's space for his blow-up mattress, because I'm a queen, I get the bed.
I think we need to really declutter, because the more you've got to clean.
Yeah,
But that is a lot of dust.
that is a lot of dust.
In fact, hold on. That is quite a lot, isn't it?
You don't always clean somewhere that nobody's using. It was really embarrassing when John pointed out the dust in the spare room. It made me laugh, though, because it's a spare room and who cleans those?
Nearby, Sue's own bedroom is so full of mess, it's spilling out into the adjoining utility room, making it tricky to get inside.
Is this actually your bedroom?
Yeah.
Blimey. Like, no, surely it can't be.
Looking in her bedroom, it's just clothes everywhere. Just crazy. Yeah, she's got empty wardrobes. So I think getting her organised might be a tricky one.
I've never showed anybody this before. It's really hard, actually, to have this shown. This is absolute desperation, this. This is killing me.
Bless you. But that's why we're here. We're here to help you. And we'll get there.
Yeah.
Last up, the conservatory. And like the rest of the house, it's crowded with all manner of clutter. John and Brennan want to know how long Sue's been in this situation.
It's been about 7 years now that I've been living here and looking after Mum full time. It's hard because dementia gets worse and it gets harder and harder to look after her. When I got divorced, I brought lots of stuff with me, but then I went to university and I gained a lot of new stuff, and I also had some stuff in storage, and because of my stuff I moved some of Mum's stuff into storage, and that hasn't been emptied till recently. So recently, because of finances, I had to move everything back. After university I moved in because Mum needed the extra help, and it's just grown and grown and grown and grown, so everywhere is jam-packed full.
The hoarding began with her mum and was hidden by her dad from Sue and her sister. When her dad died 12 years ago, its true extent was revealed.
Part of my mum's dementia caused hoarding. So when my dad first died and we discovered the true hoarding, we filled 2 skips with rubbish. I took 5 carloads to charity.
Blimey.
Wow.
Mum bought about 100 bars of soap. She bought gifts and gift sets that stayed in the garage or the loft. After Dad died, because he covered it up, it just all got put away, we discovered lots of things that we had to sort.
It's an issue Sue has been struggling with.
Hoarding comes sort of with the family. My sister, myself and Mum. It's not something you think about every day because it's something that's always been there.
Now Sue is determined to make a change with the help of Brennan and John.
Creating an environment for me to live better in, just that effect on my mental health, will allow me to do other things.
So what are your hobbies to relax and take your mind off of everything?
Well, really, I do embroidery. I mean, there's one behind you here, and then, so I made my mum that rose, and that's part of my big cat collection that I made.
Wow.
So I just sit and I stitch, and it just takes my mind off everything. I feel totally overwhelmed by everything. I don't feel I matter.
So it's all got a little bit on top of you, and
Yeah.
you can't split yourself in 2 anymore.
Yeah.
There was so much going on in the conservatory, and she says it's her place where she goes to relax and chill and does her knitting and stuff. But there was so much there, it was like she was feeling suffocated in her own space. What's that stuff?
Cleaners John and Brennan are in Bolton, staying with emergency services worker Sue. Busy caring for her mother with dementia, Sue has let things get on top of her.
I've got to such a place that I'm absolutely desperate for help because I can't do all this by myself.
And the boys aren't leaving until one of the messiest houses they've ever seen is decluttered and cleaned from top to bottom.
Sue's biggest problem is that there is piles of stuff added onto other piles of stuff and more stuff and more stuff. The bedroom's full up, this little bit is full up, the conservatory's full up, there's just too much stuff. Stuff, 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 stuff.
The boys devise a plan and give themselves 3 days to tackle the massive hoard and cleaning job ahead of them. Sue's disorganised bedroom is overrun with clothes that need to be sorted through to see what she can keep and let go of.
Hopefully once everything's got home, she'll be able to keep that routine, because it's easier once it's done to stay that way.
The dumping ground that is the conservatory needs to be made into Sue's haven for her hobbies, with much of the clutter relegated to the skip.
The conservatory should be for Sue. Quiet, peaceful, calm, where she can actually just gather her thoughts.
The boys begin with the spare room, as this is where they'll be sleeping for their stay.
It's very depressing, very, very cramped and very enclosed. Almost feels like the walls are tumbling down on you because of the amount of stuff everywhere.
It's dysfunctional and dusty, but before they can even begin to clean, Sue needs to make some big decisions on what items to let go. Sue has lived this way for about 7 years, since she first moved in with her mum, and this is the first step towards taking control of her situation.
So, here we go. We're going to start sorting this lot out.
Yeah.
In a keep pile, throw pile, and maybe a charity pile.
Yeah. It's hard to go through things like that are from history.
Hopefully we can make her realise why she's doing it, why the house is like this. And moving forward, she'll get in that routine of getting rid of it and hopefully fill the charity shop and fill the skip.
Some of it's just stuff that's been stored, like there's the dress my mum wore at my wedding. So it's stuff that we've not been able to donate. The dress that my mum wore to my wedding, why would I want to get rid of it? It's just a reminder, it's just one dress.
People do attach sentimental value to possessions, but I think Sue has taken it to the extreme.
Oh, heck, it's just from old skiing stuff from my mum and dad. This bedroom ended up having things stored in it. Some of them are OK. Do you reckon somebody would wear that nowadays?
Quite possibly.
It's heartbreaking to go through all old stuff from my mum and dad.
What is this?
I think it's a tablecloth. I'm not quite sure. With the clothes in the spare room, it's really difficult. Decent clothes that you think have got such memories for you, but you know somebody else could use.
Hoarding is estimated to affect over 1 million people in the UK, with sentimental items being the hardest to shift. It can run in the family and is sometimes related to the loss of a loved one.
It's hard when it's photos because of all the memories. You know, I've kept 2, but that's because they're of me.
Oh, bless you. We're really going to struggle to actually find a proper place for everything unless Sue sticks to her words and gets rid of lots.
Give that to charity.
Lovely, that's more like it. Now we're getting a flow going.
Anything that's not thrown in the skip will be taken to the charity shop in the van.
For a long time, I've known some stuff needed throwing and some stuff needed storing. And it's just the energy to get it all done. So getting it all out the room and sorting it into piles has been brilliant.
But with Sue's keep pile still high, and with the storage at a premium, Brennan has a handy tip to save some space.
So we made a dent on that, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely.
So what we'll do is, obviously they are sentimental to your mum, these clothing here. So we'll make a cheap, quick, efficient way of storing them.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't even know about this one. I'll just sit and watch, shall I?
It's not a lot, you know.
Brennan's vacuum storage bag solution is an inexpensive way to keep lots of clothes fresh when there's little space to store them. This simple hack uses materials found around the home, a vacuum cleaner with a hose and plastic bags.
So look at the size of that now, and then we'll see what it's like after.
Yeah.
Just when you're doing it, push down the air to let it all get sucked out.
Right.
Ready?
Right, go on.
Sealing the bag keeps its shape and protects its contents. A vacuum-sealed bag can actually reduce the amount of storage space needed by 50%.
It's amazing.
Brilliant.
Moving the clutter has meant that years of filth has been uncovered.
OK, obviously we found some dust, so we need to dust it Hoover, because we've got to sleep in here tonight. Yeah? There's been so many years of clutter and boxes and just general, you know, untidiness that once we start moving it, there will be some sort of dirt.
Household dust is mostly made up of human skin, microscopic creatures and dead bugs. Repeated long-term exposure to high levels of dust of any form can harm your health.
So I'm using a wet cloth, so it just literally picks it all up and it doesn't spread around the room. I've done that one. You do the top of the bed?
Yeah.
Yep. So it picks up all the dust and then it doesn't spread it around the room.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, look at that now. 2-minute job
Fabulous.
and it's all gone. I ain't got to worry about sleeping on it now.
Yeah.
With the spare room getting its first dust in years, the big clean is now well and truly underway. Time to sort the dining room of rubbish and clutter so it can be used as it was meant.
So, we're going to start clearing this area.
We are, yeah.
And then hopefully you'll be able to sit down with a nice family meal.
Yeah.
For the first time in 3 months.
Something like that.
Okay, Brennan, what are you picking up first, darling?
Me? Oh yeah, I do all the work, don't I? Right, let's sort out this big box. Let's get it out of the way first.
Dash just carry your bags in there.
Yeah, I've got a place for carrier bags. It was quite funny clearing the table because some things, it's easy, isn't it? You know, the coats go with the rest of the coats and things like that. But realising you've just plonked everything down on the table, knowing they've got a different home, it just reminds you of how daft you've been by just leaving them there.
What is that now? You making a dress?
That's a tablecloth.
Oh, for the table that was full of stuff.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, love.
It's all part of paperwork that needs filing. All that needs filing.
Right, it's okay, then why don't we let Brennan do the heavy stuff in the other room?
Yeah.
And me and you sit down here.
Yeah, let's get
We can have a
things
little
sorted.
chat and go through some bits, yeah?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
See you later, Brennan. Don't work
Bye.
too hard.
Always sent to do the hard jobs.
As they sit down to sort through the paperwork, John's noticed a new issue that needs addressing in the dining room.
This cabinet is bulging. Sue has more glasses in her house than I've seen working in the bar. I mean, but unless she gets a licence, what's she going to do with them? So me and Sue decided to tackle that, but it was really nice just to have some one-on-one time with Sue. So we got these glasses out, we've started clearing the unit.
Yeah.
But they do look very dusty. When was the last time they were used?
Oh, I don't know. Probably before my dad died. We did sort them out, but they've got kept because they're from my mum and dad's wedding. But people just don't hang around, so you don't get to socialise, so you don't get to use them.
So they have some sentimental value to you?
Absolutely. There's only so much you can throw away of memories and things like that. And so after Dad died, throwing his stuff, donating some of his stuff, getting rid of all his clothes and everything, throwing away every memory is just really hard work.
Obviously, with your dad passing and your mum's ill health and you not having any time for you, I mean, you're going to work, you do a lot.
Yeah.
And it's incredible what you do because not many people can do that, you know. But things have got on top of you.
Yeah.
And even though we are here to, you know, to declutter, doesn't mean you have to get rid of everything.
Yeah.
But having the memories in your heart and in your head is better than having all of this around you. You know?
Exactly.
I am really, really proud of Sue for tackling the situation and realising that even though it was a hard situation, it had to be done.
This might have my dad's name on it, but because it's been washed so much, all the glass isn't as right as it is. So while we keep some things, we might not keep everything because otherwise your house has got things everywhere.
She's come on leaps and bounds, and I'm not here to judge anybody or to dig her out. I'm here just to give her that little bit of help and to realise that she can do this. Maybe we could just set up a little memory box for him. So you can, just because that's discoloured and it's been in the dishwasher, doesn't mean it's not going to fit in a box.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
things like that, you don't have to have them on display in the cupboard. And that's the difference. We can use the cupboard for us and we can keep the memories.
this is about making your dad's house your home.
Yeah.
Okay?
Absolutely. I'll keep saying that. Sorry.
It's okay.
It was nice to hear that John really understood where I was coming from. It's nice to see that somebody else really understands.
She does so much for everybody else, but she's forgetting herself.
After their heart-to-heart, John and Sue check on Brennan, who's been decluttering the utility room. As a carer, Sue's duties are never done, and she now needs to relieve her mum Anne's healthcare assistant.
Right, well, I think I'm going to have to leave you guys to it because I've got to look after my mum.
We'll just leave it here and then start again tomorrow. Raring to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's go.
As day one comes to a close, the process of sorting through Sue's possessions has taken longer than expected.
Tough day today. Hopefully we can play catch up tomorrow, but we've got a lot of time to make up, so a little bit worried now.
Night, boys.
Good night.
Good night, sweet. See you in the morning.
Thanks so much for your help today.
No,
It's all right.
it's all right. You've done well.
We'll have a chat over a cup of tea in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant.
Sleep tight.
Good
Get
night.
some sleep. We've only got 2 more days. All right, come on. Time to get ready for bed.
Cleaners John and Brennan have just 2 days left to clear out all of Sue's junk and get her house cleaned. The enormity of the task became apparent.
It's very depressing, very, very cramped and very enclosed. Almost feels like the walls are tumbling down on you.
And John had a breakthrough with Sue in regard to keeping her family mementos.
Having the memories in your heart and in your head is better than having all of this around you.
Yeah.
The boys wake up early in Sue's spare bedroom.
You all right?
Ready for a good day?
Yes, positive. It's got to be good. Get it all done.
Yep.
You still tired, are you, darling?
Yep. You snored all night again.
Oh, of course I did.
Brennan cooks breakfast while they plan for the day ahead.
So what we'll do is we'll start with the little room out there near your bedroom.
Yeah.
Get that all clear as well. And then your bedroom.
Yeah, lovely. The guys coming here, you know, it really makes me realise how far I've let things slip.
You do an amazing job for your mum, obviously looking after her and stuff. But you just got to remember you.
I know. That's the hard bit. That's stupid to say, but that is actually the hard bit. I was in a really desperate place, and you coming here has made a big difference.
Oh, we haven't even cleared the house yet. Oh, bless your heart.
What do you mean I haven't?
Yeah, that's true.
He's cooking. He can stay out of the way.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's all right.
Breakfast over, it's time to put the plan into action. And first on Brennan's hit list is the conservatory, the space that Sue would so dearly love to spend time in to pursue her hobby of needlecraft.
Getting a bit worried about timescale, if I'm honest, but the amount of stuff there is the issue. Right, so plan now. Get this tackled.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, we'll do it quick, do it organised, get it gone.
Yeah.
So we start on this corner?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sue needs to decide what can be kept, taken to charity and thrown, as most of the stuff in the conservatory is hers.
I don't think I need those anymore.
What is that, Sue?
It was a towel.
I think it's a bin towel now.
Yeah, I think it's a bin towel.
Chat a little bit. What's going on with these boxes, love? What's in these?
I need to sort through them because I don't need to keep everything, but it's great to have the boxes.
So then why don't you take a pew and go through them now while we're here?
Sure. These are nice plates, but they're from when I was at university. I've even got dirty ones. It's typical for university.
When did you leave university?
Oh, it's about 7 or 8 years ago now. It's horrible. No!
Oh, wait, let me see. Let me see that one.
No.
Gee, I think that's Chinese, isn't it, love? I get why Sue is keeping the plates, but why is she keeping the food on them? These look brand new, Sue.
Yes, they are. They've never been worn yet. I think one of the shelves in the...
Wait. Why have they never been worn?
just because I've never got round to wearing them.
When did you buy them?
About a year ago. Yeah.
And it's Mum's fault. She's the
No, it's
hoarder.
not Mum's fault.
Are you
Not
going to use them
comfort.
in future?
Probably not. So if they go for recycling, I won't miss them.
Well, how about a charity shop?
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Just under a third of UK residents throw away items that could be reused, sold or donated.
Making some really good progress. She really was quite ruthless herself, I think. So that's definitely made our lives a bit easier.
With the conservatory sorted, Brennan wants to act fast and take Sue's donatable items to the charity shop. In the dining room, John has a tip to restore the cabinet to its former glory.
White vinegar and olive oil.
John's recipe
Mixture of
is to
olive
mix
oil.
1 part olive oil to 1 part vinegar and apply with a soft cloth.
I'll do one, you do one.
Yeah.
But the more you polish, the more you make the mixture
Yeah.
up. Quite self-explanatory, but it does a great job.
Wooden furniture that's scratched and scuffed can be rescued by John's cheap alternative. Whilst restoring moisture to dry wood, this can also remove light scratches and rings from water condensation.
So obviously olive oil is really good. I mean, it does a number of things. And so does white vinegar. I mean, I love white vinegar, but if you use too much of it, obviously, the smell.
Yeah.
But it does bring it right up. So there isn't a lot left in there, but if you want to dab it and have a go.
The olive oil will polish the furniture, while the vinegar will clean it without stripping the finish.
When was the last time you polished these?
I don't know. I can't remember actually doing it myself.
Oh, okay. It's the first time for everything, my love.
Yeah.
But can you see the difference?
Yeah.
The two that we haven't done
Yeah.
to them two.
Exactly. It shines them up.
And you can add lemon juice to that, but it's entirely up to you. Just
Yeah.
makes it that extra nice, fresh smell.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
With the cabinet receiving some much-needed TLC, Brennan gives Sue a helping hand to clean out the birdcage.
So if I lift that up, then you can just slide that bit out, yeah? Ready? We're hooked. There we go. Right, if you want to give that a quick hoover.
Yeah.
So this birdcage is disgusting. It's got poo down the sides of it, poo and feathers all at the bottom of the tray. It stinks. Right, so we'll put some vinegar in here, probably about 4 tablespoons.
A mixture of vinegar and water will break down stubborn bird poo due to its acidic properties.
We'll use the same solution to go around the cage and then dry it all off and put it all back. So clean bird is a happy bird.
Yeah.
So we'll leave this to soak for a couple of hours and we'll get the other stuff done.
Yeah.
So if you've got a pet at home, you need to make sure you clean it regularly. You wouldn't let a baby sleep in a dirty nappy. It's the same thing. They can't clean themselves. You've got to keep on top of it.
A few hours later, the now happy bird is in its reassembled clean cage. The final room is Sue's bedroom, and its overspill has become hazardous.
Sue's bedroom is definitely the biggest challenge in this house. The room needs to have a little move around because it just doesn't feel like a bedroom. The transformation on the bedroom is going to be incredible.
Due to her dementia, Sue's mum has a habit of throwing things in the bin.
My bedroom and the area outside my bedroom is really affecting my mental health because I just hide things away from Mum so she doesn't mess them up or try and throw them away. So those areas get full of stuff that shouldn't be there. But because things aren't organised, they've got nowhere else to go. Oh, heck.
Breathe in, come on.
Oh, yeah.
And let's trample over all of this. Wow,
Yeah,
this is a big job, isn't it?
it is.
He's still got the energy.
I have. I think if we do it like we did every other room, I think we'll have this done quite quick. It's easier to sort things when they're out of the room.
The boys tackle the mountain of clothes that need reorganising.
Some of these have been sorted into all these are tops and dresses, so it's not too bad, but it'd be nice to go through them. Yeah, full dust here. It's quite unusual to see my bedroom carpet because it's been blocked for so long. It's been lovely for everything to be cleared out for me to sort, and everything's easy to access, so I'm not overwhelmed like I have been previously.
So, a big pile here, Sue.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be brutal.
Yeah.
And what you want to keep, donate and throw.
Oh, absolutely.
Oscar's pass.
Oh, really?
I can do things properly for a change because it's never been this clear-cut and I've never had a chance to go through everything and donate those things that I don't really like to wear. It was a good idea for me to be able to put tassels on the bottom, but I don't think it'll ever happen, so I think we best give it. Well, we need to get all the shirts together. I need to keep a few, but I don't need to keep all of them.
Oh, look, oh.
Right.
That's a box of holiday clothes that needs sorting through, but that's all holiday clothes.
Okay, so should we just make them into the piles?
Yeah.
Whether they're 20 shirts or 2. So as long as it's a keep pile, then we know how to go through it.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe that with Sue having a cleared and clutter-free bedroom is going to change her life. I know it sounds dramatic, but honestly, that you just cannot step in there without tripping over something, whether it's the heater, whether it's the amount of clothes, or just all the clutter that is actually there.
Put that on the bedding. More bedding, it all got put on together.
There are years' worth of belongings in these piles that Sue forgot she even had.
I don't even know how much there is in there. Oh, that's another quilt cover. Oh, heck.
We're not going to get that room done tonight. Definitely not. But looking forward to getting up early, getting stuck into it, opening them curtains near the doors, letting some nice sunlight through, giving it a bit more of a positive feel.
With day 2 coming to a close and just 1 day left, the team need to recharge their batteries and go to bed.
Night, boys.
Good night, darling.
Oh, thanks for everything you've done today. It's been fantastic.
You should be so proud of yourself. You've done so well. And I like how you literally were just like, bin it. I don't need it. We need that tomorrow. So you should be proud of yourself. Well done.
Oh, thanks. Sleep well, because you made me sleep well last night.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning. I'm looking forward to your breakfast.
Tough day today.
Definitely. I didn't actually think we would get as much done as we have, so we've still got lots to do, but we'll get there. And I think I'm gonna give you the finishing touches as well tomorrow.
So I've got to do all the moving around, we've got to sort the desk out, and I've got to do the finishing touches.
You turn the light off, I did it last night.
You're on the bed, you're doing it.
It's the final day of John and Brennan's stay over with Sue, who was desperate for some help decluttering a lifetime's worth of belongings and memories. Sue's busy life as an emergency services worker and carer for her mother with dementia means she doesn't take time out for herself, so John's decided she deserves a much-needed break.
Big day today. Brennan's got a lot of work to do, but I have every faith that he's going to be able to do it. So me and you are going to go for a spa.
Really?
Yeah. I thought I'd give you a little treat, my love.
I'll stay here and do all the work while you lot swan off.
Oh, you are the best, Brennan. Thank you. You're so sweet.
It's time for Sue to indulge in a bit of self-care at a spa, something she's not been able to do for almost a decade. Hidden in the conservatory was an unassembled storage unit Brennan plans to build as a surprise for Sue.
Hopefully I'll find some instructions for it at some point.
Can't wait, can you?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit worried about not being in the instructions.
Oh. It's lucky. So Sue said one of her problems is storage. Yeah, she's got that sitting right there. A nice little chest, looks lovely. There's no reason for it.
While Brennan works out how to build the unit, John wants to encourage Sue to put herself first for a change.
I'm so glad that I got to meet you.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
What you do with your mum is incredible, and you work so hard as well. And I'm hoping through this journey and after that you're gonna have to realise sometimes you've got to think about you, you know?
Yeah,
You can't be Wonder Woman all the time.
I know. I've said that already, that you've made me think about myself better.
80% of people caring for loved ones say they have felt lonely and isolated.
I mean, I think people kind of think we just come into the house, work our magic and go, that it won't actually affect us. I just can't wait for you to see the finish.
I'm just going to see something that will suit me better on my journey of improvement.
Leaving Sue to enjoy the rest of her spa treatment, John heads back to join Brennan to make finishing touches.
Hello.
You're back then?
I am, sweet, yes.
Yeah? Feeling refreshed?
It was amazing. The work I had done on my shoulders, incredible.
Good. Now it's hard work time. Come on.
Have you not done it then?
No, you've got to do some work.
Okay.
Move it.
With Sue due back in just a few hours, the boys give it the final push to transform her home. Struggling with the demands of a job and taking care of her mother, Sue's disorganisation was leaving her with no room for a life. Before John and Brennan arrived 3 days earlier, Sue was living in cluttered chaos. Now, after all their hard work, the boys are excited to show Sue her home.
Can't wait for Sue to see it.
Yeah, it'll be a huge change for Sue. She won't recognise it.
Sue's long-forgotten spare room was a dust-filled mess that hadn't seen a visitor in years.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, this is beautiful.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
A lot more minimal, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's definitely a difference from when we first walked in.
Yeah.
So we literally just gave it a little touches here and there.
Yeah, that's really nice to see.
Oh. So the spare room had stuff in it that shouldn't be in it. Now we have made that a calm, clean space.
Very, very happy.
And you're going to keep on top of it?
Definitely, definitely.
Okay, let's go.
Next up, the conservatory. Sue's retreat where she worked on her hobbies as an escape from the pressures of being a carer. It was in dirty disarray.
Oh, look at this.
Yes, you like
Oh,
it?
yes, that's brilliant.
So much more room in here now.
Superb, yeah.
I mean, all you had was a little corner on the sofa. And then you've got all of this space now. And we put a dresser in here for all of your arts and crafts.
Storage container down the bottom there.
Oh, that's very nice. Be nice to be able to have everything in here.
Sorry, what are you putting in here?
No, all the things that I need for my craft.
Oh, okay.
And they can be on hand.
In the conservatory, we got rid of a lot of stuff and gave Sue a massive space where she could do her hobbies. So that is so good that we managed to get her a table in there. So it's all put away nice and neatly and nothing's on show.
What this has shown me is how much stuff I've got and I don't need to buy anything.
Oh, that is music to my ears, that is.
Yeah.
Well done.
So, we'll go check the dining room out now.
Yes.
The dining room reeked of bird droppings and was overflowing with unfiled paperwork and unneeded glassware that Sue kept due to the memories they evoked.
In the dining room.
I know.
Do you remember what this space looked like before?
Oh, I do.
Thousands and thousands of glasses.
Not quite thousands, but it certainly looked like it.
Yeah, exactly. The dining room was awful when we came here. Now it's cleared, cleaned, and she can actually sit down and eat her meals. Now there's space, and you actually have a dining table, and this is what it should look like.
It should.
Hopefully it's going to stay that way.
It is. I've been overwhelmed by absolutely everything, and it's just not been done. So Brennan and John have just helped me see it for what it really is, and so I can eat there with my mum.
And the birdcage, nice and clean,
Yep,
looking spick and span.
happy bird.
It looks so much different than what it did before.
We'll love it to entertain some friends around this table as well.
Shall we go to the next one? Can't wait, let's go.
The utility room was piled high with jumbled clothes spilling out from Sue's bedroom with nothing in its rightful place.
Oh, more clear floor. It's lovely.
Definitely different from last time you saw it, wasn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, there was clothes everywhere, a suitcase. I mean, you couldn't see anything on there. And then you've actually got, like, shoes there now.
Yeah, it's nice to store them all there.
And where they're meant to be.
Yep.
It was just an extension of your bedroom floor, wasn't it, before? Now, it's clear, there's nothing in here. It's just somewhere to put stuff where they're meant to be.
And you don't have to walk over clothes to get to the bathroom either.
Yeah, because I've got actually places to put things rather than just anywhere.
Anywhere but the floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Into the final room.
Yeah, let's go.
Meant to be her sanctuary, Sue's bedroom was a disorganised mess. It was hard for her to even get inside thanks to the piles of clothes on the floor.
Oh, wow.
Ta-da!
Oh, that's lovely.
Nice and clear.
Yeah.
Room for the daylight to come through.
Yeah.
It's not like a little cave now, is it?
Yeah, it's very different. I've never quite had it like this.
Got loads of space on the floor. Not for clothes.
Yeah, not for clothes,
No.
but for me.
They're in the wardrobe now.
Yeah.
And that's when they'll stay.
Yeah.
Shirts on white hangers, dresses on black hangers. We put some lovely flowers in, well, Brennan did.
Oh, nice.
But nothing on the floor.
Well, only my feet.
I'll let you have that. So, our work here is done. Let's go and leave Sue to it.
Okay. My work.
Okay, yes, boss, let's go.
You're a part-timer. She'll feel like a new person. She'll feel like she wants to get up, full of beans.
Sue definitely couldn't have done this on her own. And bringing us in, different eyes, different situation, you know, and it's giving her the push that she needed to actually go, you know, it's now or never. And she done it. I'm very proud of her, and I just hope and pray that she keeps on with it when we go.
The hard work enables Sue to carve out her very own space, making her house her home.
Bye, guys. Thanks so much. You've really transformed the house. It's going to be really nice living here now. What Brennan and John have done is actually made me value myself. Instead of just focusing on everybody else, which is what I always do, they've made me feel more valuable, and that is priceless.